Okay, I'm sitting here with two rifles set up with Arken Optics, and I'm going to do my best to get a little bit of shoot-through footage with the Sh4 Gen 2 and a new EP5. A couple people were looking for some video footage going through the optics, and it is cold here in Michigan, and I'm not at the range, so I'm going to do my best to get a little bit of shoot-through footage with both of these optics. I've got them both currently set at 8. So here's your EP5, Sh4 Gen 2. I've got the parallax adjusted on both of these, and we're going to try to get a little footage going through these with a phone. So we'll see what you guys can see. I'm going to pause this for a second and wiggle this thing around and see if I can focus on a mailbox out across the road and let you decide if you can see more detailed clarity difference with these two scopes. So let me get this set up. There's going to be a quick pause here, and then we'll go. Okay, so I'm all set here, and here is your EP5. This is just over 50 yards, and you're looking at a mailbox over there with numbers on that mailbox that are, I believe, 1-inch numbers. There's a Phillips head screw holding that latch up on the top. So here we go. So this is your EP5. So there's your shoot through at a power of 8. I'm going to pause this and move it on over to the Sh4 Gen 2. All right, here's your Sh4 Gen 2. Same power again, same mailbox, same distance. So here's your shoot through. It is a little bit more difficult for me to get this camera on my phone steady because of the smaller lens, but you decide. Is there much difference in clarity? Now again, the reticle and what you can and cannot see, I am set at a power of 8 on these. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to crank the magnification up some and see if you guys can decipher any difference that's meaningful to you. Okay, here we are back on the EP5, and I'm now at a magnification of 16. It is snowing outside and it is cold. I don't have any kind of stabilization going on my phone other than my hand, so I'm a little bit shaky, but this is your EP5 at a power of 16, just over 50 yards looking at a mailbox. So here's your EP5. You can see your reticle a little bit better now. We've got it about double the magnification as we did in the first set. So take a peek, you can see the snow falling, clarity around the edge. I'm going to pause this and move it back over to the Sh4 Gen 2. Okay, I've moved over to the Sh4 Gen 2 and looking at the same mailbox, same difference. The snow has stopped, so it is clarity-wise, it's not that you're not seeing the snow any longer. Over the last 20 seconds or so it took me to get this thing moved over. The snow stopped. We are at a magnification of 16 still, and you're at the mercy of how steady I can hold this telephone to get a little bit of footage for you. So you can pick up on a little bit of clarity difference here at this magnification a little bit better. Reticle is still visible. And I'm trying to move the phone around a little bit, as you can see. The clarity around the edges is more at the mercy of where I'm holding this camera than it is anything having to do with the scope. And the snow's picking back up a little bit, so you can see the snowflakes falling again. So this is a power of 16. And I'll do one more set and I'll crank this thing up a little bit more for you. Okay, this is at full magnification of 25 with the EP5. And again, we're looking at the same mailbox, same difference. This is at max magnification, EP5. That screw that's holding that latch on is, probably a 1/4 inch or smaller. If that reticle wasn't in the way, I can't move it because I'm holding this phone. You'd be able to see the Phillips head on that clearly. So here is your EP5, and again, a little bit of that shadowing is me moving around, but you can see the crisp edges of the glass. So I'm going to pause this and move it over to the Sh4 Gen 2 one more time. All right, and last time here, we've got the Sh4 Gen 2 cranked up to its max magnification. I believe we're at a 24 on this one, and at the mercy of me shaking a little bit, but again, max magnification of a Sh4 Gen 2, 24 power. So there we have it. This is your Sh4 Gen 2 and your EP5. Getting a little bit of shoot-through footage for both of these. I hope that helps a little bit. I know it's not really very technical or official, but maybe it'll help you decide if you want to get one of these.